Hello and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic. We have had a very busy start today as we've managed to take our dungeon city, wipe out the orange player, pitting orange and teal against each other over here in our sort of second territory, and then swooping in, killing all of the armies, and then just going right for their castle. Very nice little start for us. We are cruising on at an excellent speed, so we're going to keep playing. Keep seeing how it all goes. What do we have left? We have a schism, a grove, 2 hives, 2 groves, actually. We're moving our main army back through the portal because we have lots of goodies around here, and particularly lots of artifacts that I want to start grabbing. From dragon bone to, well, all sorts of stuff. What are you guys? Spicy hornets. Chanters. Whispers of doubt. Attacks cause the target to deal minimal damage. Ooh. Wow. Wow. They have full map speed. I don't know what to do with that information. I guess I might as well just move in for attack, seeing as they're going to be able to hit me anyway. That's nice. This guy is the bulk of their units by far. So let's go in and give him an early slap. Ouch. So many dead parasites. My eggies. (9 to 36). Well, that's quite the stretch. All right. We're not losing anybody here, but beautiful. You're beautiful. Dum dum boom 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 boom. Oh. Let's just kill you with a 5. I think I'm gonna pop down an egg there, and we're gonna go for him. Yeah, let him attack that egg. So I could probably wait on you, fire a Medusa arrow, and then come in with a scorpion so that it doesn't take any damage. That ain't too bad. Damn, 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 damn. So we can't get Soul Leader. Unfortunately. The game has screwed me on my stuff. So what I could do is I could put this guy through the hatchery and have him get like reborn. I hate how difficult it is to get these. I mean, I kind of love it, but also kind of hate it. I mean, I guess if that's the case, you might as well take basic wisdom. I don't know what those are, but I also don't have room for them in my army, so I don't think I'm gonna worry about them. So we do have a tier 7 vampire scholar. Blood transfusion, corpse explosion. He's tier 7, so that does mean the Reaper will have a field day with him. $200 archers is not a number I love. But we can deal with those decently. Decently enough. Yeah. Trick him into fighting that instead. Now. Do I go straight for the Vampire Scholar? It's a 1 to 5, so it's a real gamble on whether or not that hits. Each attack restores 40% of the damage dealt to this creature. I tell you what, I'm just going to cast Energize. Because then I can get that first strike. And let's do max morale and luck. Beelzebub's blessing. High morale. Extra move. Damn, I lost one. Didn't think I would. But that's okay. I tell you what, I'm just going to give you XP. Now, rare back, -1 to morale and luck, or -1 to luck. Well, that's obviously better than what you have. You already have an Uthkapar Signet. Pauper's Glory. Rare ring. Part of Dwarven Fortitude. So I have 2 parts of Knight's Honor. Beat this and we get some more worms as well, which is kind of nice. These vampires can resurrect their allies, seriously injuring one of your squads. Can't say I love the sound of that. The Reaper is just so good at killing high-level units. It's hard not to use them. Ethereal knowledge. Well, yeah, you might as well. Go for that one next. You're coming down here to... I guess we'll clear out these upgrades first. Again, this is largely just about getting some XP on our gal here. She gets super eggs. Oh, I guess they're just all going to get destroyed. Didn't really think that through. But at 16 Reapers, I am pretty sure she can just slaughter anything fairly easily. Two Arbiters, tier 6, tier 5, tier 5, tier 2. I figured those were like the fastest, so... 20% extra damage. So lay an egg. Rude. Kill. Yeah, she summons 117 of those larvae right now, which is pretty nuts. Terrible rolls. Again, not getting the stuff I need for Broodmother. Friendly creatures have higher chance to land Lucky Strike. Bonus is doubled if you know Primal. Hero gains 25% gold and resources. Enemy luck is reduced. I think it's Lucky Strike, Lucky Strike. So that's based on economy. You will get economy for Broodmother, so I think I will take bad luck. Seems like a reasonable choice. So these guys all have... They have a long-range attack, but they don't necessarily have to use it. I find the toxic troglodytes are the more annoying thing to fight, so I might as well grab them. Said Guile Infiltrators. I guess I'll just like work her around the map here. You got swordsman, and now you're coming up here to start getting levels. Okay, and I think we're mostly getting a chance to build here. I could get the upgrade for worms. This would allow me to have ranged worm units. Lots of good options here. I tell you what, we're going to take Cigarette. Because we do actually have a bunch of scorpions right now. So volcanic scorpions just get Nest Protector. Spelian scorpions just get Vanguard. And do more damage. I mean, I don't really know that I need them to have that much more defense. They already are really, really chunky, but I probably will focus on the those Scorpos. Let's get Daily Dust. I'm just going to slap a Tavern in here. You don't really have the goods for anything else. Grew. Hive Queen growth. Let's go. I love Grew. Grew is who I attempted my first Hive campaign with. It was a disaster. Obviously, they're like kind of hard to start with because they rely on leveling up a really high level hero. Extra dwellings increase respective creature growth in your cities by 50%. Friendly creatures deal more damage. Larvae provoke adjacent enemies to attack them over other units. I'm going to save up for that Hive Offspring ability. Volcanic Scorpion also got the 1 more speed. Oh, okay, yeah. And like more HP. Yes, they do have 60 instead of the 45 HP. The 1 more speed is kind of nice. AI player lost yellow. So Teal, who's up here, is still alive. Blue, who's been fighting them, is still alive. And then 2 Grove players. I love that there's just stuff on the map that I have no idea what's happening about. Just like not even the foggiest. Smack, smack, smack. Easy X peasy. Dog. 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 No problem. Level up. Go with advanced luck. We'll go with... I really don't know if that's even going to be good at this point in the game. Now that I think about it. Because there's not really that much to pick up. Let's reduce luck instead. Alright, what do you got? 200 of these dweebs. No small amount. I'm gonna wait with you, as weird as that is. Huh. I was really thinking you might attack those bugs. Oh well. Damn, again, terrible picks here. Spells can land lucky strikes. Whenever a creature lands a lucky strike, all friendly creatures gain +1 luck. When friendly creatures land a lucky strike, the enemy does not counterattack. Let's go Lucky Day. Wait, so I can put like anything in here? Allows visiting heroes to trade creatures for other random creatures. Transmutation is an art in which science and chaos intertwine. It yields unpredictable, often surprising results. Interesting. Well, I don't know that we want to give anything into that, but... Do eggs hatch once a new round begins? Yeah, right at the very beginning. I waited for the Reaper, because I let the Reaper go last, so if I lay the eggs on his turn, then they pop, like, immediately after, and then the Reaper goes again. It's a nasty combo. But it works pretty well. Boop, 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 boop. I guess you might as well just go back to that base now. Hard not to take that. We officially have Hive Queens. I also have enough for another neutral spell. I feel like Gate of Light is the one to get. As nice as Dimension Door can be. So here we have our knight. And our crossbow homies. Memory devourers with nightmares curse the target. Friendly creature always deals maximum damage. Let's buff you. I don't mind these guys taking some shots. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. It's going to get hit back a little bit, but not enough to seriously hurt him. And then boom, crossbow for max damage. Level up here. He does have Excalibur, so I could give him the heroic strike bonuses. Whenever a creature kills an enemy stack, it fully restores HP. Increase attack and friendly creatures by 100% of the attack and spell power of the hero. Whenever righteousness and trigger, the hero gains +2 to all attributes until the end of the round. Increased by 1 for 4 rounds. So that's increased by 2 for 4 rounds. And it stacks. You know, I think I am going to get you basic combat. There's +1 gem daily as well. And what is this? 400 crossbows? Jumpin' Jiminy Crickets. Well, I guess they're going to go like there and there, so... I might as well move and charge up. Deals 50% basic damage. The target takes 25% damage until the end of the round. It's not really going to be this round that happens. I think giving him max damage is still sort of the thing to do. Yeah. The double morale hits. And then just zapping them with everything we got. That's okay. Heroic strike costs us 1 fewer focus charges. Does that just mean it's free? Once per round after the first death of a friendly stack allows heroic strike again. 10% damage based on the hero's level. Once per round after killing an enemy with heroic strike, the hero can use it an additional time. Okay, I'm going to take expert righteousness here first. And I feel like let's take strong faith. I don't know that I need the abyssal envoys. In fact, I don't have room for them in this army right now, so We'll just keep grabbing the other stuff first. Oh, that's really nice. Okay, let's heroic strike them. Get a nice lucky strike on that cavalry. You move up, you move up. Nice. And you get to go before he goes. No losses, 1 level. Basic tactics. And extra swordsman. Oh, available army slots. There you go. There you go, buddy. Old John Johnson. John Jiminy John Johnson Jr. You have more cavalry over there. You have dread knights over there. Difficult battle, though. More crossbows and more swordsmen. More cavalry down here, too. Well, perhaps you swing by the castle. Pick up some more troops. We can see how we feel about that. All this stuff in gets put together to make a single new stack. Could be any creature, but the relative strength of the stack is the same as the combination of what you put in on the combiner. I mean, it's quite a lot. You're a magic hero. What GG? I feel like progenitor is the way to go for you.
Hit the wizard trying to concentrate with the ceiling bird.
What is the ceiling bird? Do I want to know? Let's go all high neutral magics here on you. You sneak through there? You cannot. A ceiling bird sounds like a horrifying monster. Every marketplace you build, I forgot about this, every marketplace you build gives you a reduction on the markup here. So by having 3, I do even better. And I make more goodies. Sell more junk up in this trunk. I mean, I guess let's get Minotaurs here. What do we produce? What do we say? Toxic Trogs, Guile Infiltrators. 1,000 cuts, alternative style range attack. Enemies do not counterattack. Alright, dancers seem worse. Ah, they have an upgraded version of 1,000 cuts. So we'll go with Orate Dancers then. Medusas, Hydras, Cave Dragons. Just gotta dump a bunch of Trogs in here. Safety first. Smoke alarm beeping. I don't know that that's a bird, but yeah, it could be. Let's upgrade these fire larvae so now they taunt everything around them. Where's our main homie? Did I forget to move this guy on his turn? I think I did, because I have so many heroes now. I'm having trouble keeping track of them all. You're ranged. You're ranged. big ow. Just the loudest car imaginable drives by. Oh, okay, those worms did okay. My Reaper didn't get his kill there, which is a little disappointing. Because he can kill that. And then I'll have him attack that and not summon a counter-strike. Can't quite kill them, but can wound them quite a lot. Then we get the ranged attacks off on this guy. $540 damage. Yeah, okay, that's still good for you though. Oh, they get to attack twice now as well. Give these guys the speed boost. Lucky strike. He goes after the bugs. That's a good trade. Permanent place is spell power by 2 or knowledge by 2. We're going to go with knowledge just because, again, this guy's mana kind of sucks at the moment. I think they took that crystal generator from me. Exchange resources for other ones. Yeah, orange did take that. Oh, man, I could get more Medusas here. Marketplace with 100% markup. Oh. Well, I should have been selling here. But let's grab some more Medusas. That'll be really nice. What if we take the enemy units and put them somewhere else, like a grave? Capital idea. I approve wholeheartedly. I wish you could rearrange these dudes, as I feel like I am going to struggle to keep sense of them. All right, buddy, you got to go in there so that she can go in here. Upgrade your Scorpos. Yeah, volcanic scorpions do get the extra speed, so God, honestly, that alone is sort of worth it. I have a Hive Queen. Feel like I should probably put in one of those. And then do I bother with something like the worms? I feel like I want those worms just to keep, like, until I get their upgrades. Produce a gem daily, produce 5 alchemical dust daily. Allows trading of artifacts. Let's get 1 gem there. Let's get... Ooh, being able to recruit Medusas would be kind of nice. You know what? I'm going to grab that too. And now you ain't recruiting Jack. So, where are you going? Where are you going, sweetheart? I still have a Tomb of a Nameless Hero up here. Let's go for that. Grab some Minotaurs here, maybe. Bit of a weird hodgepodge of creatures here on Milla. I don't really know so much that I was going to keep all these people on her. We should probably get that infiltrator actually next turn. That's fine. You're stuck in there. You're out on adventure. Slash trying to get more units from him. And you are Groot. Okay. Considering we're playing as a swarm of overgrown demonic bugs, I feel like we'll actually just eat them instead of putting them wherever. You gotta do something. Gotta do something as a bunch of bugs. Oh. Purple. You're a Hive army, and you're not that small. Wow. Lot of infiltrator buildings here. Troglodytes. There's another infiltrator. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 infiltrator buildings in this space. That is some absurd numbers. I mean, I love it, but that's a bit much. Ooh, my first Hive Queen. Spider Dummy Mummy. What does Spider Dummy Mummy do? Melee attack. At the beginning of each battle, gains bonuses for each faction represented in the army. So this is all Necros, so she gets 25% defense. The hero deals 25% magic damage. This effect does not stack. Oh, wow. So she just gives me a flat extra 25% damage for being in the army. The lower the target's tier, the more damage this creature does. Cool. You have Blasphemous Adoration, so you can double Soul Assimilator. And you can also deal 50% of base attack as magic damage to the target and all creatures within 2 hexes of it. But that costs 3 focus, so that's pretty expensive. What am I doing here? Great question. Wow, I walked right into that one. Smack. Smack. I tell you what. That guy there. You're tier 2. Shall we test out the Hive Queen? Ooh, wow, she's got a lot of HP, that's for sure. Poor Reaper can't reach anybody. Attack this guy because we can do it without taking a counter strike. There's one guy there. Oh, and I guess he's already countered. All right, well, they seem useful. Leadership. We need that for Broodmother. Let's wait a second on that, because I have to figure out whether or not we need to attack someone right now. It's about to be the beginning of another set. You might as well get your troops. Difficult battle, easy battle, easy battle. This one leads to an XP shrine, so I feel like that's always going to be worth doing. Ooh, we have all this room now, too. That's cool. Pass, pass. Fire an arrow. Pass, pass. Zap him with lightning. Crossbow bolts up there. We'll probably get them. You're on a level up adventure. You ain't doing nothing. And I guess you're going for Medusas, so sure. Currently rewatching your VOD from yesterday, saw that there was a slug on some battle maps in the middle bottom side. Can you interact with it? This guy? I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Just this little snail? I will say I didn't notice him. But he's a little cutie. Human city disgusting, better than an elven one? Facts. Well, you're the upgraded variants. Love that Hammerell, baby. Attack. Attack. Well, big damage there. That's straight 47, so you can just go in and eat him. One, 2, 3, and 4. Yay! We doubled our Medusas. Permanently increase each hero's attack or defense by 2 for 1,000 gold. I mean, that also sounds like a good deal for us. So let's do that. That's Elfist. It's supposed to be your first day in the chat. Elves ain't known to get a lot of love around these parts. You can't even hit anybody. We can just stay back here. Hit you with my bugs. Oh my god, I forgot that the bugs attack twice as well. Basic. No, you're still not getting what I want. But I guess it doesn't matter anymore. I'm going to have to reset this guy if I want him to get Soul Eater. Not that I need it, right? Soul Eater's cool, but it's not like the end of the world. Instantly kill all temporary units in the Turkish. I don't think there's any undead players left, so... And I definitely don't need that. I guess mana recharge, why not? We'll give you another +2 attack. That gives you 21 attack. You could come over here and get some more worms. I tell you what, man. Let's just auto this one. Dog, 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 dog. Probably could auto that too, but... Then we can get that power of the Dragon Father. There's 2 sets of Sentinels of Glory here as well that we could pick up. Something to think about. It is the end of the week, so why don't we pick up fortifications here? So that we can get a little bit more troops. Just increase our growth rate. Okay. The purple does not seem very happy with me right now. Teal is also coming through here on a vengeance. That's a small purple army that I'm right next to. And I'm right next to with a decent sized army. Split these Guile infiltrators. And then I feel like we should be able to take this. We got Minotaurs, Dread Knights. We have whatever this Phoenix does. We've got casters. I don't know what these guys are. Fungal Ariads. I don't really know the Grove units at all. Melee attack with area of strike. No body. Adjacent friendly creatures always take minimal damage. Stone cover. Living cover. And leaves a stone obstacle after death. And you are like a water elemental. Oh, cool. So Grove gets all these cool elemental units. They're not really just elves. It's weird, like undead guy leading them, though. Your ranged attack with blink. No body. And my special ability is Masterful Haste. All friendly creatures gain 2 speed. Alright, well, we might as well. I still can't reach them, apparently. Oh, that's a bit of a bust. Ow, ow, ow. Enemies do not counterattack. We're gonna do 0 damage to him. Okay. Curious. Let's put some spiders next to her. Minotaur charge you 4 damage. Hit with the lucky strike. Oi, oi, oi. I guess let's weaken him up a bit if we're going to be flashing in here. Oh, amazing lucky strike on that. If the Phoenix move up, do some damage. Did I summon a single fire larva and that was it? Gotta be real with you. That seems a little low. Good to know. Her fire larva kind of suck. She does have the summon avatar spell. Daylight magic and advanced battle magic. Leadership, defense, or insight. She definitely gets defense under progenitor, so let's go with that. And then we gotta hope that purple doesn't just bring down a whole buttload of other troops. That's a schism guy. Oh, my bad, my bad. All right, you have one character, 1 to 4 items. Then you have another character, lots of guys. You did steal my crystal vein, which does seem like the kind of thing I want to keep. Whenever opponent casts a spell, restore 40% of its cost as mana. All right, well, let's equip that. Abyssal Envoys. Trophy Hunter Den. Curious where this portal goes as well. Oh, I can kill all of them right now. Let's do that. The chance of me getting items from them is like, I would say pretty significantly higher. You have one mama. %51% of the target creature's max HP is magic damage. A rope belt. Popper's Glory. +1 attack, defense, spell power, knowledge, morale, and luck. Well, I guess. Yeah. For now, I guess I will equip that. I don't know what all this guy's characters are. In particular, I don't know what that 1 to 4 and the 20 to 49 is. We're looking at about the same amount of Reapers, slightly more Scorpions. He's got more Locusts, but I also have like a lot of these Parasites. I feel like he's got higher tier stuff, but I don't necessarily know that that's a threat to me. Chance of morale or luck triggering for friendly creatures increases by 1% for each point of their morale or luck. You know what? I'm actually going to pick that up. And then we'll see if I've made a huge mistake here. Sentinels of Glory, tier 7. Flying magic creatures. Are those the guys that I did not recruit? Because, damn, I screwed up if so. Oh, and those are Pyroboros. What's your special ability? Produce 1 crystal a day. Wizard's Might, Scholar's Wisdom. Ooh, the Signet. 100% XP gain. Bunch of luck coins, attack, knowledge. Well, you have a bunch of stuff I would like to take, so... Ow. Ow. You have not been back to a city for so long that you haven't gotten any of the new spells. We'll take Blessing. Pyroboros has ranged, so... Anybody I move in here is going to get hit a lot. Don't love that. You could go in and kill all of those, but my fear then is you're going to get Reapered. Those Hornets are also up. I could go for these guys instead. Let's do that. It's a good trade. I have to remember also that their Reapers are weaker than mine. Because we have Super Reapers. I only do 5 damage to this guy? What tier are they? 3. Wow. Alright. Well. Kill them because they go first. You're gonna hit like a Mack truck. But you're also like the next person to go. What do I have to help me out here? Target enemy deals 20% damage with basic attacks. Can't use ranged attacks. Fall asleep. Yeah, honestly, that might be at 20%. Make that counter a little less painful. Then that guy's gonna go, then they're gonna go, then basically all my troops go. So you know what? I am gonna hit them with a heroic strike as well. There's 2. Now, here's a real question. If you attack, do you get another turn? was gonna say, I don't think so, but you can't kill it. But you can kill that. Out. 13, actually. That wasn't too bad. So you can do 7, which is a pretty good number against these guys. We'll have you hit him. You're going to go for that double strike. Go for them. Kind of hope you explode, but it's okay if you don't. Take defense here. Nice. Love that for us. Then we just finish you off. It's a lot of damage, but for a lot of good items. Kind of an insane amount of good items, actually. +2 knowledge, scholar's wisdom. So that's a set. Does get rid of my Knight's Honor. Not that Knight's Honor is working at the moment. What does it do? It gives me 6 extra wisdom. Is that really what I need on this guy? Probably not. The luck coins count for Pauper's Glory. Then you have a Wizard's Cloak for spell power. You actually have 2 Scholar's Tiaras. +2 defense. What a weird set of stuff you have. You do got Uthbar's Signet, so I want you to have that. And I think I want you to have that dragon one, so we'll do that. +1 morale, +1 luck, 100% XP. He also gets 40% XP from Expert Insight. It's a pretty good combo. And then really, we gotta like bring him home. Sentinels of Glory. Yeah, so we could get a bunch of those really high level guys, but did I get a haircut? I did, Libby. Thank you for noticing. I got all my hairs cut. Styled his hair with gel. Nope. I don't use gel. Never have, never will. Actually, that's not true. I have in the past, but I don't particularly like using it. Look, this homie is going to just start recruiting. He's going to become a delivery drone. Delivery drone / delivery driver. Do 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 do. I mean, if I can reach him, why not? You can't, sadly. Ooh. There's a lot of guys to lose to that. Did a surprising amount less damage than I expected. Go in here and try to get that kill. You're also getting high morale? Shut them both down. I feel like I need to set one of those separate. Just for that buff ability. Goes for the knights. Interesting. Didn't expect that. All right, 2, 12. Blap, blap, blap. Pretty sloppy. Honestly, pretty sloppy. You're working on Paragon, and you need basic daylight magic for that. You already have tactics, so let's grab that. That's fantastic. You got a second level. Let's just go advanced daylight magic then. You got 2 levels out of that? That's nuts. Cool lighted daylight spells are reduced. Generate 1 focus charge at the start of every battle. Let's do that because he's going to start with 2 focus charges then. Gold, XP. A clenching ring. Overtime spell effects cast by the hero last 1 round longer. Yeah, and there's more marksmen here you can pick up. Which we might as well. Bunch of that stuff to pick up, but honestly, we don't have the cash for it right now, so just gonna let you do your thing. Did we clear this? Clear this first. Yeah, he really started on the wrong side. Okay. I feel like this is gonna hurt. Ooh, not bad. That high morale. 5,000 bucks. And now I will take a powerful curse in exchange for a ring of life. The powerful curse is -2 to attack, defense, spell power, and knowledge for 2 days. Ring of life is part of anesthesia. So we do have one other part of this. Friendly creatures heal 5% of their starting HP at the start of each round. This can revive fallen units? Okay. I'm also going to try to grab this then. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's a ranged guy. My bad. You know what? Just do that instead. Pretty much guarantees you'll kill him, so. Yeah, 50% maximum magic is a pretty nice buff for you. And then we'll move you over to get the rest of this. Maybe you could actually pick up this dragon's cloak and some other stuff on the way. Good, you're good. Get the rest of those marksmen, and then possible battle, easy battle. Sure. I can just auto battle this. There's no way my guys aren't just going to shoot him 100 times. And another easy battle here, which I think I'm just gonna take. 400 bucks, 4,000 bucks, I should say. 400 HP tier 7s, yeah, right. Ability to guarantee crit evil faction units on top of stupid HP and defensive stats. They changed the mage guild to not be global anymore. So now the way it works is it unlocks random spells in your book, and as you build it in each one, you start leveling up different skills differently. So sometimes you end up with like the higher level versions of things because of that. So we have some stuff that's like tier 3, some stuff that's tier 1, tier 2. And then as you go and you build more mages guilds in all of your cities, all of your guilds, all of your stuff gets stronger and stronger. Personally, I quite like what they've done. I quite like what they've done with the place. I think I'd like to get this cavalry upgrade here. I don't really care about griffins. But I do feel like access to cav could be kind of nice. Realistically, I should just be going out and buying them, but baby steps. Actually, yeah, you might as well. Okay, so that's blue and teal there fighting amongst each other. Pretty big blue army. Okay. Now, you might be thinking, are these the guys I really should be reinforcing right now? And the answer to that is, I don't have a clue. Janitor, basic defense. You go that way. You're gonna come in here. I'm not really sure I want you to recruit yet. That costs 5,000. All right, where's my main guy? Yeah, I really need this guy to come back to the capital. And we also, like, definitely need to trade some stuff. You're both enforcers, which is a bit annoying. All right, I'm actually going to give her 100% experience because I am trying to level her up. I can't believe I'm going to do this as well, but I'm going to give him all 22 Reapers. And I'm going to swap the Medusa. He's going to go buy a bunch of troops. So part of me wonders, maybe I should just give her the Doom stack. Minus the Reapers. These guys all need to be like upgraded. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. You actually have +3 luck. So yeah, also giving you that luck morale ring is kind of fun. You have a single despair spell. I could give you the Flask of Oblivion, so all your creatures heal 5% at the beginning of every round. Keeper's Fortitude, Dwarven Fortitude, Scholar's Wisdom. So I think I'm going to keep you with the dragon items for now. And I guess the Pauper's items as well. No question. If you do that, no, it doesn't count. Might as well give you the +2 to attack. +2 to defense, sorry. And then I feel like all of these knowledge and spell power items... Let's give you a Boroloth's Hand. These can be upgraded like a ton if I remember. Upgrade for extra morale, upgrade for extra luck. Whenever the opponent casts a spell, restore 20%, 40%. All right, let's give you that. And I guess, man, if I have 2 Scholar Tiaras, I might as well give one of them to you. So it's a cloak, a signet, an off item, a signet. Yeah, all right, so we'll give that over to somebody else. And we'll just let them switch for now. So Papa's coming home. Yeah, and let's get these fancy guys for you. These fancy sentinels. Because they kind of seem like they ruled. You're melee, you're melee. You know what? Just take it. +2 leadership, +2 morale, sorry. Friendly creature's chance to take an additional turn increases by 1 for each point of morale, doubled if you know Battlecraft. That one on the left, Battlecraft? I don't think it is. Christy, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't do it. She only has 1 arm. Attack, defense, spell power, and sight radius increased by 2 in an area you do not control. Doubled if you know daylight magic. I don't know daylight magic. What's kind of nice about this is we also have an ability that's attack, defense, increased by 4 in areas you do not control. So that gives me like a 6. Dude, I am going to take that, I think. And then let's fight whatever the hell these things think they are. World Watchers, tier 6. Constructs with ranged attack, duelist, sharpshooter, and magic defense. Trap time loop. Places an invisible trap when an enemy creature steps on it. It is transported back to its starting point and forced to end the turn. Oh, that's a huge pain. You do 25 damage. $61 damage. Ow. 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 Not so easy to take these things on without Reapers. But this healing and getting my units back thing is absolutely super hella cool. You know what? Pass your turn. Let the Medusa take a shot first. Yeah, like my Scorpion lost and then just came back to life. Hurricane's chance to instantly reset the cooldown of Heroic Strike. No. Friendly creatures gain 1 initiative. Yes. Whenever a friendly creature gains a turn from positive morale, all other friendly creatures' morale increases by 1. Until the end of the next round. Yeah, you know what? I will take that one. Recruitment. That's what that one is. No. Recruitment and battle tactics look too similar. Like one is 3 guys with spears and one is 3 guys with swords. I mean, I took this daylight battle. Let's take it. You get 1 Sentinel of Glory. That's it. Oh, man. I thought you get a lot more than that. But grab you some of them. We'll grab you some of these. You come over here, get some more of them. Split. You're meant to be running a delivery service, which uses not prepared for. So honestly, I think I'm just going to let you stay put and we'll end the turn. Glad that we get to see these guys moving up and down through here a lot. That is a big schism army though. It's not insanely powerful, but it is not a small army. $29 Reavers, 30 Reavers. More Ravagers. When I'm realizing you gotta upgrade these guys. Grab all those volcanic scorpions. There are 3 Hive Queens available here. Let's grab at least one of them. Get the upgrades on the locusts too. You, sir, are sitting pretty for a little while. And I don't have any money to buy any more human units either, so... Difficult battle, difficult battle, difficult battle, difficult battle, difficult battle, normal battle. Crossbows and swordsmen. You know what? Let's open up this portal. It's an easy battle. And I'm curious as to what's in there. Grab advanced tactics. Friendly creatures gain 3 attack for each adjacent enemy. The bonus is doubled if you know offense. Once per round, when an enemy waits, friendly creatures gain 2 initiative until the end of round. Alright. That way then, Curse on Duke of Rage. You can take a little hop through this portal. into a completely unexplored area. Sacrifice artifacts and creatures for experience. Oh, dudes, I think this is a, like, totally protected area. Popper's Glory Ring. We'll just keep moving along and see if we can't find ourselves, like, the base. There might be a castle there. Grab all your little bits and pieces. If there's phoenixes there, I mean, I have one in this army, so we'll grab this thing to increase growth in creatures by 50%. Now, you don't have enough to do that anymore. Let's grab this dragon stuff then. Get me my fancy dragon robes. So what's your deal? Dispel all negative attacks from this creature and fully restore its HP once per battle. Deals 40% damage and takes negative 40% damage until the end of the round. Blink to any hex and deal its basic attack as pure damage to all adjacent enemies once per battle. Gains immunity to magic damage and negative effects until the end of battle. To be real, those are some good goddamn abilities. You're going for that. You're shooting them. Okay. Solid hit there for those Medusas. These guys don't do a lot of damage. Whenever a melee attacks, this one unit from the attacking stack dies. Works on creatures up to tier 5. This feels stupid, but... today. His retaliation is back. Ow. Well, he certainly knows how to do quite a lot of damage. Let's just sword strike them. Yeah, they're going for the bugs. That's fine. Speed up. Bring them in. Let the bugs finish them off. The bugs are crazy good with her. I know I've said that like 100 times, but it never stops being true. I think this is an angel? Dragon Slayer. Pass, 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 pass. Shoot arrows. Pass, 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 pass. Get killed by bugs. Level 12. Not the abilities I want. I guess we'll get daylight magic. +1 focus charge at the beginning of every battle. Means more daylight for us. So sure. Okie day, okie day. Gotta upgrade these guys into... I like the overgrown ones. Because the idea being is that they are much more sacrificial. Okay. I think he just dropped off a bunch more troops. Okay, blue is going after teal. Which is definitely a curious play that we gonna have to keep an eye on. Well, I can have 2 more Hive Queens. Oh, do I want to do this? A permanent bonus to their attributes that depends on their level at the moment of the ritual. I tell you what I do definitely want to do is put a mage guild in here so that he can get some better spells. And unfortunately that did use all of his crystals. Okay, I think you have to go around and maybe collect stuff from these parasite dwellings. Because I thought we were going to get a lot more parasites than we did. This is another city up for grabs. Okay, I've got to take this guy because I want these 2 buildings. But make no mistake, we're going to go grab that extra city in a second. Let's not charge. You have 200. You have range attacks, though. A surprisingly low amount of damage. What's your special ability? Reduced range damage. When you gain a positive effect, the defense is increased by 2 until the end of battle. So he's got tier 4 healing water. And we do have favorable wind, which is good on the archer. You know what? This is only like 5 mana. I think I am going to wait for you two. It's like otherwise we are being hit. 10% per hex. Period. Zooming around docking these dudes. Ooh, 40 crossbowmen. Let me tell you, that did not feel good. No sirree. God damn. Hit him with a piercing shot because we're gonna have to hit him a bunch. Okay. That was definitely nastier than I wanted, but guess we'll go expert tactics. Friendly creatures gain 3 defense for each adjacent ally. This bonus is doubled if the hero knows defense, which I do. So 6 defense for each adjacent ally? Whenever a friendly creature kills an enemy with a counterattack, the counterattacks are refreshed. Dude, I gotta take that all for one, one for all. We do have to fight some cav. I'm just thinking, like, the way I set this up every time. Yeah, that marksman has 45 defense at the moment. It's a bit nutters. Yeah, it's fine. Finish him off. Now we have access to cavalry. We have access to those upgrades. So I'm going to wait one turn and grab this stuff. And then move through... Oh, Dragonbone Greaves. Noted. You're still sticking put. You were meant to be going for that. Can we get our crystals back? There's a traveling circus here, which would be nice. You can get yourself another phoenix if we do this properly. Potentially a big if, but... I don't know how much damage you're going to take in return. You know what? I'm going to wait you if that's the case. This seems shockingly low damage. Oh, it's a double strike as well. Okay, so they just like don't provoke counterattacks at the moment. Minotaur, you can't do much for me. Keep forgetting we have that avatar. I don't know, man. I might as well. I don't know why he didn't counterattack the Minotaur. He had a counterattack available. Does this ability cause them to no longer be able to take counterattacks until the end of the round? Okay. That's a different story. That's fine. That's fine. Teleport kill him. Low morale. God damn it. I didn't realize my timing off there. Low morale. That's very surprising. But okay. Duly noted. We'll get expert summon avatar. Friendly creatures become immune to effects that dispel summoned creatures. I don't know if the swarm counts as summoning. I don't think it does. Now there's the real question. Would they count for their name as Legion? Friendly creature abilities. Summon 30% creatures. I don't think though, because that's a hero ability. So I'm just going to go field the mana. We get a second Phoenix out of that, which is nice. And then there's dead end. So why don't we go get that free gold? There are a bunch of these items that's just like once a week. Give a bunch of stuff to visiting heroes. I'd love it if there was some way to like have those highlighted to be like, yes, you have not collected this week. What part of the game are better or worse than Age of Wonders 4? Well, I mean, very different. Age of Wonders isn't really a Heroes of Might and Magic game, though it does share like some similarities. You know, character creation. There isn't really character creation in this, though there is a lot of heroes that you can pick from. Combat in Age of Wonders currently has things like Zone of Control, which Heroes of Might and Magic does not. Though I have heard a lot of people asking for that. So, you know, it's possible we get that. Did you ever come down here and get these? You didn't. Well, these are free buffs. I gotta tell you what, man. Do you have Town Portal? Can I unlock Town Portal for you? 3. Alright. Whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever. I mean, one thing I really like in this game is item sets. That's not something you have in Age of Wonders. And I quite like the way that they work. Being able to build up the different groups feels very satisfying. Let's just auto this one. But like, for example, you have to go into combat to auto. You can't just click it from the map. That's weird and kind of annoying. +1 level for daylight spells, or +9 for spell power on it. Ba, 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 ba. I think a problem is that I'm just like, I'm always going for these special classes. And I feel like I shouldn't be. You know what, man? I'm going to give you speed of light. Oh, 1,000 XP. 2,000 for her because she's got a special ability. So that portal goes here. Almost everything in that area is unclaimed. But there's still like a ton of, I would argue, unclaimed stuff here as well. So let's fight these. Grab some of this stuff instead. You're going to grab free 4,000 gold. Traveling circus. Expert summon avatar. Learn up to 4 random skills. Okay, so something like this is extremely useful. If I am trying to get certain traits unlocked, going to a university really, really makes the difference there. Jeez, that's that portal. Wow. I might just park this guy at the market. You're going to grab Sunspear Cav. You're also then going to come here and you're going to grab... You know what? I'm going to give you defense. And then we're going to go through, we said this portal. And make our way to this castle. This little Gru guy. So grab expert wisdom. You know sorcery. I don't think you're getting sorcery. Scouting. You're also not meant to be getting. We'll just steal the enemy's spells. Uses a gem daily. Alright, so this guy can go back through to Hive territory. Alright. Beelzebub's hand. We have Mages Guilds. We have Hydras. I'll grab an artifact merchant. And then honestly, I'm kind of just like thinking about recruiting some troops in some of these places. Like this place doesn't really have a lot in the way of defense right now. Oh, I guess building walls would be the best way to do that. Towers automatically attack in 2 hex radius, and there are traps. Let's go twice per round. All right. Unit stacks are worse. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the thing is like in Heroes of Might and Magic, it's about, you know, how fast can you make the Doom stack? And in Age of Wonders, it's like you are limited. The Doom stack can only get so big. Here, the Doom stack are infinite. Do you know when would they release the price for the game? At launch. Hooded Horse never releases their price beforehand. I would guess. Normally, Hooded Horse is like $30. I would guess because Ubisoft is involved, it's going to be more though. I feel like $40 is significantly more likely. It's possible with Ubisoft it could go up to 60. I really hope it wouldn't. I think that would be a real punishment for the game. But you never know. So where did I say I was going here? Down here? Cavalry? Minotaur growth? But there's no castle in this area. Oh my god, is there a castle in this area and I just haven't discovered it? Yeah, see, it's like here I'm trying really hard to get Broodmother, and what do I get? I get 2 Soul Eater abilities. I hate that. I hate that a lot. Oh, you do have leadership. Alright, well, I guess we'll get that. I don't really need cavalry right now. But I'll fight a Dragon Slayer, why not? I am hella confused. Removes Fog of War in 12 square radius around the hero. Conceals them from opponents until the fog is re-cleared. Oh, renews the Fog of War. Immediately interact with any external dwelling you control. Reveals all borders of all areas, including those hidden by Fog of War. Location of all enemy heroes in all cities. 6 mana? Alright, I'll cast that. Okay, so there isn't a city here. There's a city there. Oh no, there's an army there. There's a city there and 3 armies. A city there. I guess when I deactivate this fill, I'm not going to be able to see any of this stuff again, so... There's a city there. Wonder if I could teleport up there. Or like fly over there. There are 5 armies in this province on the way down to here. There's not even a city in there, man. Now, if I was to guess, I would say that those are 2 different sets of armies. All connected via teleporters, I suppose. There's no city here? Dude, I could have sworn this was that guy's starter position, but he must have started here. So those are his 3 armies. So this is the Hive player. Teal. I think this is purple. He must be coming from here then. And then there's pink and blue. One of which is down here, and I'm really worried about how little fight he has around him. All right. Well, we'll figure it out. Dum, 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 dum. Let's grab crystals. We'll grab our free wood, our free ore. Now, like, I could just go around here and collect a million gajillion troglodytes and 100 troglodytes here, but only 27 there. Oh. Oh. I thought these guys capped. They don't. Interesting. I've been trying to hit those up every week, thinking that, like, I'd have to if I want to maximize profits. Sorry. Buying gold, selling wood. Sell off a bit of stone. Looks like we have a bunch of gems here we can sell too. We're rich as hell now, boys. We're rich as hell now. You've got daylight magic. You have 2. 1, 2, 3. You need to get very specific things. Like, I'm still going to send you to this building first. It does seem to be the smart play. I'm going to unlock town portal for you. You're heading home to Bugtopia. You're just going to hang out by that marketplace. I can have another hero. Friendly creatures have +1 morale, have a chance of triggering high morale. Masterful rewind spell. Rewind life. Sorry. I don't really have an undead area. I don't know that I want another hero right now. A tier 5 mages guild though, I might. Cave dragons. So I see that, like, gems are the special thing for you guys. Honestly, I'm about to get 2 underground places, so why don't we grab cave dragons? Inquisitors down here and angels. I like the idea of being able to upgrade those cavalry, but probably this makes the most sense. Grab fortifications. And I think I'm going to get the Sicarium Raditi. and get ready to transform people. We can also grab this guy, so that's another 100% external dwellings, increased growth. So that should give us lots and lots and lots and lots of troops. That'd be 100 USD and your firstborn. Well, one of those things is priceless. The other one is my firstborn. 40's okay if they make it 60 because UB it's not worth it before the older. Then yeah, I'm basically with you on that. I'd be shocked because like Ubisoft has been a lot less involved, it seems like, in their publishing, and it's been much more focused on. Sorry, I didn't see this guy sneak in here. It's been much more focused on Hooded Horse, who tends to sit in the 30-40 range. So I think that they should recognize like they would screw themselves if they did that. The Hooded Horse crew is generally pretty good, so. At like, you know, being reasonable. We can auto this. Yay! We have another city. Gold? I think I'm just going to focus on gold here right now. It is the end of the week. Here goes some. If I want extra stuff, I gotta build it now. Griffins. I'll grab Hydras as well. All right, we got a lot of good upgrades going, dudes. Produces mercury daily. Try to hit a few more of these autos where I can. Basic diplomacy is one of the things you need. That's +1 merc per day. This is 2 +1 knowledges. Whoops. Grab those extra infiltrators. I really want to do one of these big things like the research laboratory. And you know what? If that's a normal battle, we can probably take it now. You're going to grab locusts. And you're going to grab a handful of ravagers. You ain't going to do jack. So this guy's got an army of 5 to 9 of those tanky guys, 5 to 9 Medusa, 5 to 9 water guys, 10 to 20 volcano scorpions. It's not a crazy army. I don't think our dudes would struggle with it too badly. What I'd love to do is pick up these troglodytes, because there's like hundreds of them. Once per week, get that. You're an abyssal. You are a nameless guardian, as well as minotaurs. If these guys are fleeing again, I think I'm just going to take that. Not the stuff I want. 100% law points. If it's an easy, I'm just going to let it play out. We'll take the curse. A misery cord. Ooh, that's part of Knight's Honor. I don't have that one. again, same deal, like if they're fleeing. You can pick a skill here next turn. You can get the heck out of here, I guess. Go back and maybe recruit some stuff we'll think about. This guy we're just going to park into town for now. He can't really do anything at the moment. But everything is building up. We got some law points coming in. Start deciding what we want to upgrade next. Probably like friendly creatures do extra damage where there's morale one. And I'd say, why don't we cut this video at that? Because we're about to start heading up a bunch of big fights with purple over here. So this seems like the perfect little spot to leave it. We'll do it at that. We'll see you back here in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.